So 2 years, 225 videos, and now 2,000 subscribers. Thank you. Alright, so 2,000 subscribers. Wow, thank you. What in the world do you do to celebrate a milestone anymore? I decided to just go ahead and do a Q&A. One of the missions of my channel has always been to try to find ways to do things just a little differently. So I asked for Q&A questions to be sent to me via video because I love sharing this screen with other creators. I wanted to see their faces, hear their voices, and make it more of a discussion rather than me just reading off a list of questions. I have a total of 7 YouTubers that stepped up and sent me some video questions. Obviously the links to their channels will be in the description below, and I encourage you to visit these guys, say hello, tell them you heard about through me, show them a little love because they deserve it too. So let's get right into it. The first question came from Mark Foster of the Foster's Game Reviews. This is a daddy-daughter gaming channel. A lot of fun, lighthearted. Let's see Mark's question.
Hello, Foster's Games Reviews here. Now I've got a question. What made you do a YouTube channel in the first place?
So admittedly, Mark's question is a pretty typical Q&A kind of question. Why did you start your channel? And I've pretty much answered this question the same way every time, in that I wanted a new creative outlet. This time when I saw Mark's video, I started to think a little deeper. And if I'm being completely honest with myself, the reason I started YouTube was it felt like a challenge. I wanted to see if I would be able to reach any measure of success at all on this platform that years ago made absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Have I been successful? I guess so. You're all here. We've reached 2,000 subscribers on the channel. I feel pretty successful so far, but I know there is plenty of growth and plenty of places for me to go still in this journey. Thank you again, Mark. Let's get to the next question. Next, we have a young man named Alex who goes by the channel name Alexatron 5000. He is a very adventurous young vlogger. Check it out. It seems like a great guy and really gave me a great question. Let's take a look.
Hey Dennis, congratulations on hitting 2,000. My name's Alexatron 5000. 1 or 2 questions for you. I want you to talk a little bit about the power of mistakes, the biggest ones you've made, lessons you've learned, and steps you can take on learning to forgive yourself and to move on. Bye!
Alright, fantastic question. Mistakes. You know what it really comes down to for me was procrastination. That has consistently been the biggest mistake I've made. Complacency comes to mind when I say this. Losing focus and taking your eye off the ball. I just get scattered, and I've learned that I've got to find a better system for keeping everything organized and keeping myself on track and on task. How do you forgive yourself in those situations? Give yourself some credit. Focus on the things that you have accomplished and the things that have gone right for you, rather than dwelling on, oh, I must be terrible because I keep screwing this up. Great question, Alex. Thank you again so much. Next up, a tried and true friend of this channel, the one and only, the fabulous young Andy. Andy is a great guy. He is an autistic YouTuber, and he does a great job advocating and speaking for the autism community. Let's take a look.
Hi Dennis, hope you're doing well. Congratulations on 2,000 subscribers, really amazing stuff. But my question is, what's the greatest act of kindness you've seen or witnessed?
So this kind of puts me in a tough spot, and it's a little bit difficult to answer because the greatest act of kindness that I've seen and witnessed recently is an act of kindness that I kind of experienced. You just go a couple of videos back from here, you will find the story of where this amazing laptop came from and the generosity that was shown to me by the YouTube community when it looked like all hope was lost. It's really hard for me to pin down one thing that I have seen or experienced because I've chosen to engage in different Facebook groups that really are geared towards small YouTubers supporting other small YouTubers. Good people that choose to be good to other people. So again, thank you, Andy. Fantastic question. You kind of stumped me a little bit on that one. Next, I'm going to move to another small creator. We have a question from Eleanor. Eleanor does song covers. She does artwork. She talks about life and her experiences as a college student. And let's take a look and see what Eleanor had for us.
My question is, what's one way that you keep yourself motivated to make videos for YouTube?
Motivation is key, is it not? How to stay motivated is to really stay focused on what it is you want to do. Why am I doing this? What do I actually want to get out of this YouTube experience? Am I trying to get famous? Am I trying to connect with a community? Am I trying to advocate for something? Am I just trying to share my views and perspectives? If the answer is, I don't know, I just like to make videos, then yeah, you probably will find it hard to stay motivated, stay on track, and stay with things like an upload schedule. If you truly do have a reason to be here and do this, you need to write it down. You will find your motivation once you find your reason for being here in the first. All right, next up is a channel that I absolutely adore, and someone I have met recently. Needs more subs. He highlights small creators that really do deserve your attention. He's got an entire database he's built. He's funny, he's witty, and he's just so unbelievably supportive to the community around him. So let's take a look at a question from Needs More Subs.
Hey Dennis, Needy here. Here's my question. If some social media guy with a double gajillion followers approached you and said, we're going to post one of your videos from your DMC channel here, and probably like an 8th double gajillion people are going to see it for the first time, which of your videos would you choose to be all those new people's introduction to you, and why?
Okay, again, this one really puts me on the spot. This video right here is number 225 for me. I have gone through a whole lot of different phases, I guess you could say, in my YouTube journey. I've experimented with a lot of different things. I guess I would have to say, if I was being introduced to someone now, I think it would have to be one of my more recent videos. One that comes to mind specifically is a video that I put out back in April of this year. The title of the video is essentially Who We Are, Who We Choose to Be Online. That marked the beginning of what I consider to be my current era of videos on this channel. It was around that time that I started to formulate the idea of my tagline, my mission statement, which is to think deeper on life, society, and self. And it was the first video that really turned this ship for me towards that self-help, motivational, positive content. So starting there, I think, is the best place if I were to be given the opportunity to be introduced to a huge audience. Thank you, Needy, and keep up the good work. Next up is an old friend of mine, Ron Purtee. Ron is a podcaster. He is a horror movie buff. He's an amazing interviewer. Let's check out the question that Ron sent me.
Hey man, congrats on 2,000 subscribers. My question for you is this: what do you do when the world feels like it's coming down on you and it's never going to let you up? What do you do to keep your head afloat? Thanks.
So Ron, we cannot get away from real life. We have bills, responsibilities, jobs, families, commitments, things that are going to do everything they can to get in our way and create difficulty for us. While there's not always an easy solution to every situation, I at least have found for me that this right here, you people, this hobby, this YouTube thing can sometimes be that one aspect of my life that can help me just clear the slate, stop thinking about everything that's going wrong, and put my focus and energy into something positive. Ron, thanks for that question, and I do hope that all is well for you, my friend. I got one more for you. The question comes from the immortal Yaron Shavit. If you are a subscriber to this channel and you don't know who Yaron Shavit is, we really need to have a conversation. Yaron is legendary. He is an actor, he is funny, he is a YouTuber that cares so much about everyone else in the community. I've come to know him as a friend, as many others have. Yaron is just one of a kind, and once you get to know him, you will understand why people look to him with such respect and admiration. I can go on all day. Let's get to his question.
Okay, Dennis, this is my question. If you could relive one day of your life, would you rather relive the experience or change the outcome, and why?
It's a little low-key, don't you think? You alright, buddy? Let's talk. Anyway, this is kind of more of an existential question. 100% I would say I'd want to relive an experience. I believe that the experiences you have in life shape you and mold you and turn you into the person that you are. So I don't see how I could change the outcome of something without taking all of this away, right? Butterfly effect, everything would change. So reliving an experience, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of really key experiences I would love to go back and maybe witness, as, you know, not see it through my own eyes in that time, but witness myself and see what was going on around me. I'd love to be able to go back and see the day I met my wife, see my wedding day, see the birth of each one of my children again, where I'd love to go back and be able to experience some of those pivotal moments in my family's development over the last 25 years. So there we have it. 7 questions from 7 amazing YouTubers. Thank you to each one of these great channels for contributing a question and really stopping and making me think. Thank you for spending a few minutes of your time with me here. Thank you for your continued support of the channel. As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the road.